All right, welcome guys. Today we're checking out Dune Awakening. We're gonna be playing a closed beta. Just gonna be content creators on the server today, so it's just like a little preview what the game's gonna be like. So we're gonna go and check it out. And thanks to Funcom for sponsoring the stream today. And we're gonna check out the game for a couple hours to see what it's all about. But first, let's watch the trailer they released today. They wanted us to show.
So then, you're not quite dead.
Great plots are afoot in the Imperium. And the currents of intrigue run deeply. You will go to Arrakis as our agent. You have one task. Find the Fremen.
The Fremen.
Wake the sleeper.
You were sighted fleeing the scene of a terrible crash. Who are you?
You've heard the expression, the spice must flow. I am the man who ensures that it continues to do so.
I dreamed of you. Burst in fire. Twin comets in the sky. The seer of lies. I am terrified of what happens when you awaken.
We've all lost our way. You can complete the mission.
Every person carries their past with them. Who are you?
It's a good trailer. Reminded me of so many good scenes from the movie. I love the movies. They were really good. So we are on a server with just content creators, so it's not going to be like a full public play test yet, but we're going to go ahead and check out and see. Hide full servers. Change region. North America. There we go. NA playtest. Siach Alib?
Approach, prisoner.
Oh.
Show yourself, child.
Oh, here's where we get to make our character. I was like, what's character creation? Aww. Let's go. We're gonna be big. Long neck. Thick legs. Wait, what if we did... freckles density? We got a lot of options here. Basic one was fine. Eye color. Go brown though. Yeah, we'll go brown. Lots and lots of options here for sliders. blemishes, dark circles, age. Give yourself more wrinkles and stuff. That's cool. Hairstyle. What hair? Hair. Although it is a fantasy world, I can have hair. Okay, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Face tattoo. Ooh. You got some cool tattoos and stuff on this. Makeup style. Oh my god, I'm the vice president. Okay, I'm sorry. Little eyeliner is fine. Looks good. Lipstick, nah, I'm fine there. Wish I could hear more voices here. Sounds fine. Skin tone. All right. Oh, beard style. Ooh, little goatee. Looking fancy already. Arrakis is a wild place. Alright, I think we'll go with that. Our character will be DansGaming. Unlock research. Guided journey. It locks the research menu until certain steps are completed. Advanced. We'll do lock then. Alright, we'll see what that looks like. The new player experience.
Have they told you what I am?
Yes.
Then I will sift your words for lies. Let's begin. Where were you born?
The Reverend Mothers are creepy. Dialogue trait deception. Harkonnen curse. Dialogue trait cultured, honorable, political, technologist. I will do deceptive.
A toxic place, and the Harkonnens prefer it that way. Profit above all. The order of the Imperium is rooted in the Farfreluches. A place for every man, and every man in his place. Where is your place?
The nobility.
Did you give bad advice, or make a bad deal? To be close to power is to walk the knife's edge. You had a mentor in your youth, trained by one of the schools. Who was your
Swordmaster?
mentor?
Bene Gesserit acolyte? Yeah, let's do Bene Gesserit. That's always a cool looking one.
Yes, I have heard of our sisters giving training outside of the chapter house. It is frowned upon. The test is almost complete. Have you spoken truth?
So far, the voice acting's pretty good. She's doing a great job. I've spoken truth.
Come here.
Whoa.
Kneel.
Yeah, so I'm gonna be a Bene Gesserit.
Put your hand in the box. I hold at your neck the Gom Jabbar, the high-handed enemy. Don't pull away or you will die. Great plots are afoot in the Imperium, and the currents of intrigue run deeply. Arrakis is the key, and the Fremen are missing. You will go to Arrakis as our agent, prisoner. You have one task. Find the Fremen. Wake the sleeper. Everything depends on this. Do you understand?
Yes, Mother.
Good. You speak truth. But here is the rest of it. There is only one rule. Keep your hand in the box and live. Withdraw it and die. An animal would gnaw off its own hand to escape the pain. And we can only be served by humans. Find the Fremen. Wake the sleeper. You will know when it is done.
Dune is such a fascinating world and like place to put a game or a movie. It's just such a cool, unique feel to it. Just so there's so many iconic like things in it. It's just great. I'm gonna say something controversial. I think it's better than Star Wars. I said it. Well, but better than everything after the original trilogy, I'll say. Yeah, we'll see what the gameplay's like on this one. So apparently there is PvP in this game in the in-game multiplayer zone where you get the spice. But outside of that, it's PvE. Did anyone else think the new movies for Dune were absolutely fantastic?
No, not the other.
Just really good watches.
No, Arista said it was just a dream. I agree, but she is almost Sayadina.
Did I read the books? No, I don't read anything longer than a paragraph, usually. Kevin loves to read, though. He goes through books like crazy. So I chose the Bene Gesserit class, which I'm curious how that's going to work. The voice is an incredibly powerful thing in this universe. I wonder how they're going to incorporate that into gameplay and not be extremely overpowered. Oh, I didn't check any of the settings. Let me double check here. Ultra. DLSS is on balance. Let's try quality. Resolution scale. Oh, it does have DLSS. It has frame gen on. Virtual shadow maps. I'm sure. Lumen. All right, we'll see how that makes it run worse, or if it's still fine. Still seems fine. I need to lower the controls just slightly as well. probably one notch higher. There we go. Yeah, we're in a cave and it's running really good, but we'll see when we get outside. Although it's just desert, it should be fine. What's that? Looks like a cut symbol. Oh, take Frem kit. Frem kit. Crafting. Currently allowed to craft useful items. Craft a scrap metal knife and cut through the membrane. Open B to open crafting. So we use our salvage metal to craft a knife here. Okay. Pretty basic crafting style stuff so far. Cut moisture seal. Microfiber, micro sandwich fabric. You need to hydrate. You can partially replenish your hydration level by drinking dew from dew flowers. Oh. Cannot drink. So we have like a hydration meter over here that fills up with moisture. Well, that would have to be a big mechanic for this game, of course. Hydration is like a huge part of Dune, especially the Fremen culture. Let's see what's over here. Harvest plant fiber. Harvest plant fiber to craft a heal kit to restore your health. So heal kit takes 5 fiber. We'll craft a few of those. I'll just like most survival games, it is slowly craft your inventory. Can I look away? No, so if I look away, yeah, it still crafts my inventory. So even if I don't look at it, it's just on a timer. Climate terrain and structure will help you explore new areas or reach a vantage point. Climate will drain your stamina. Hold to attach. Oh, so the little green bar right here. I'll move myself over just slightly. Harvest more plant fiber. Let me craft more of these med kits. Because I'm not quite full healed yet. In case I fall, I want to have full health. Not that I would ever do that. So far, it looks pretty cool in this cave. I don't think this is going to be like a full MMO. I think it's going to be like a survival game, right? Is that what they're going for? Let me double check my form here. I think it's a... What are they calling it? Multiplayer survival game. Yeah, so they're calling it a survival game. So kind of like Conan. Because they made a... I believe they made Conan as well, Exiles. So like servers, and there's a smaller number of people on each server. Oh my god, I made myself into Littlefinger from Game of Thrones. Oh, I didn't. It looks just like him. Ah, I just realized that.
So then, you're not quite dead.
Fucking Baelish.
Now you will know a thing that few but the Fremen have seen. For many, the last thing they saw before they were slaughtered.
us speak of our escape.
The hell was that?
Twin comets in the sky, a rebirth from fire and death, and a Sardaukar net closing around us. Your survival heralds interesting times, off-worlder.
Who are you?
Is this what you wish? To waste time in idle chatter? Your first lesson on Arrakis, then. Every exhalation is a waste of water.
Name yourself and we can move on.
I am Xantara. My companion is Noctua. Now, shall we discuss our escape?
What is this place?
The Fremen name for it translates as the Valley of Echoes. A sacred place to the Fremen. A place of death and prophecy.
Is this why you saved me?
It is the miracle and inimitability of prophecy. I will speak on this no further.
If you could get a procedure done to get those eyes, people would probably do that because that looks so cool. Just having bright blue eyes. How did we come to crash?
A portable rocket, I surmise, based on the damage.
Why attack a prison ship?
No doubt the work of some desperate and dangerous outlaw. One with a burning hatred for the Emperor and all he represents. But there are so many fitting that description. The time for talk is over. The Mother Storm is upon us and the Sardaukar perimeter is nearly complete.
Tell me what to do.
We're gonna need one of their ornithopters. That's where you come in. If you can slip back onto the Proteus and locate the command module, you can activate the captain's personal emergency transmitter. He's a noble. They're not allowed to let him die. Leave the rest to me.
So far, we've heard 2 voice actors, and they've both been really good, which is a good sign that maybe they all are. What about the other prisoners?
You must kill them. In other circumstances, their water would be a valuable resource. But with the Sardaukar here, we do not have time to claim them.
Kill them all?
Only those that get in your way. Think of it as a kindness. They will not survive Arrakis for long.
Aren't the Sukador here to protect us?
His Majesty's Imperial Sardaukar care for naught but the Emperor's interests. And certainly not an errant prison crew bound for the slave pits of Neo Carthag. We are as vermin to them, off-worlder.
Enter the ship, find the captain, activate transmitter. Anything else?
Yeah. Take this Communinet transceiver. It's essential for planetary communication. Now go, and be quick. The Mother Storm is upon us.
So that timeline-wise, this is set 6 years into Paul being Emperor. So this is like way after the movies then. The first 2 movies we've seen. So deep into after the Holy War, or is it during the Holy War? Goodbye. Now we get to finally see what combat's like. Probably.
Stick to the shadows, off-worlder. The heat of the sun is deadly to the unprepared.
Oh yeah. Cannot drink. Springtime and sun will cause you to be affected by sunstroke, increasing your resource hydration. Use shadows to cover from sunstroke. 1 second. Everything looks a little blurry. Can I fix that? What if I go DLAA? Okay, with DLAA, I'm still getting 120 FPS. I think it's just there's like chromatic aberration. I think it's on everything, making everything look a little weird. Modern devs love chromatic aberration. They love it. They put it everywhere. Can sometimes cause a little bit of distortion. Was there? Nope. Okay. No sharpness setting. They're very generous with all these hydration plants everywhere. You can holster and holster your equipped weapon. Press G to holster and unholster. I'm very curious how Bene Gesserit is going to, like, how combat's going to work.
The guards have sealed themselves inside. Search the prisoners for a cut array. And off-worlder, be careful.
So, what is that? That is improvised power pack. Central item allows you to operate equipment that requires power. When all power is depleted, stop the current activity, allow the battery to recharge. Improvised cut array. Harmless to humans, it's uniquely suited to extracting resources. The version works on granite, copper, metal, and doors. Analysis mode shows weak points, depletes power from a power pack. Go ahead and take all that. You look like the villain from Fifth Element. Oh my god, I do, don't I? Oh no. I didn't even think about that.
The cut array is primarily a mining tool, off-worlder. You'll need it for harvesting resources. Using it to cut open ships is an added benefit.
Oh, so you highlight it and then you trace it with the cut array. Okay. So I do this again. Yeah, so I find the line and then I trace the line. Then the whole rock goes boom. I don't. Interesting.
The captain's room is blocked by a pentashield. You'll need a pentashield key to pass through. See if there's another way forward.
So I find the line, we cut the line, and then it goes boom.
Ready your weapon, off-worlder. The guards won't hesitate. Neither should you.
Oh. I gotta fight with this scrap knife? Slashing an enemy multiple times, quick session will stagger them, leaving them open to additional attacks. Attacks can be blocked to better defend yourself. Oh god. Uh-oh. Time your block. Just enemy attacks to land a parry. Successful parry will stagger the attacker.
Parry your opponents just as their strikes will hit you. This should stagger them, giving you a window of opportunity.
No. There we go. Why won't you die? Holy shit. They refuse to die. Parry, then mash the hell out of the button. I am fighting with like a little scrap knife I built with garbage, so it's probably why it's not doing much. Being staggered. Some attacks can cause you to be staggered. Dash in any direction to snap out a stagger. Left alt to dash. Left alt? Who the hell came up with that? Left alt? You know how hard it is to press left alt with, like... I can hit control with my pinky. I can hit space with my thumb, but alt I have to, like, arch my thumb awkwardly. That's bad. What is... Yeah, that is a terrible spot for that. Can I rebind that? Because that's going to be just god-awful. Sprint, dash, walk... Can I put it on my mouse button here? Yeah, we'll do that. Okay, putting on my gamer mouse is much easier. And I'm not pressing alt. Drink some water. Having your hydration level above 1/3 will give you a bonus to your maximum stamina, which is further increased above 2/3. When your hydration is empty, you'll become dehydrated. You'll lose health until you hydrate again. Oh, cool. playing this through Steam. It didn't have a launch or anything. Shield enemies take almost 0 damage from attacks, but slow blade attacks can penetrate their shield. Staggered enemies are more vulnerable to slow blade attacks. Hold to do a slow blade attack on a staggered enemy.
A swift attack can force your enemy off balance, but only a slow blade penetrates a shield.
Interesting. I was wondering how they're going to incorporate the shield stuff. Okay. Interesting. A little bit of slow penetration.
That's the pentashield key. Once you equip it, you can pass through the shield. Get to the captain and activate that transmitter. I'll be there soon.
Okay, combat seems pretty basic, but it works so far. I love those ships. One of the most iconic Dune ships ever.
We only need the leader.
Oh, hi there.
I hear I'm a wanted man.
Oi! Utland scum! I vits jo man tukta lasto brev ada hung un valo arsund. De dia abada.
I know. That's why I brought you here.
Oh. That ain't healing. You don't stab someone in the neck. What are you, Abby?
The Thopter will have the codes to get us through the barrier. Let me fly an ornithopter. It's simple enough. But my leg is bad and I won't be able to work the pedals. Get ready. They'll be on us as soon as we break through.
Okay, this is pretty cool so far.
There's too many! Turn us into the storm! They won't follow. Hang on! We're going down!
It was running fine on my end. Sometimes when there's frame gen and cutscenes, it looks like it captures badly.
Get up.
Like, see, the game's fine. It's
I
just
couldn't wait for you.
cutscenes with frame
But now you
gen
need
seem
to
to
run.
get stuttery on my capture card. I don't know why.
Run! Now!
But when we go back to gameplay, it's fine. I think OBS doesn't like frame generation. There's something weird that happens with it and capturing. Same thing was happening with Claire Obscure. We were playing Expedition 33. We were playing it, and then every time there was a cutscene, it looked like it was like 5 FPS. I don't know. Oh, wait. Am I supposed to help you? No. Is there a map or a marker, or just run to the rocks, I guess? Muabali Adid. What do they call the worm? Muabadid? Muab Shahulid? 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 I haven't. It's one of those things where if I don't hear it, I have to, in a while, I forget how to say it. Okay, cut there. We got 40 granite stone, good efficiency. Yeah, Muad'Dib is a sand mouse. That's right. He's Muad'Dib, and then the thing is Shai Haluid. I'm gonna butcher those names constantly, and chat's gonna make fun of me. Cannot drink. Harvest plant fiber. It's weird, like, survival games, you always want lots of resources to craft with, but I can't think of too many environments that have less resources than Dune. It's just desert everywhere. But they're gonna have to, like, somehow get a bunch of materials everywhere to craft with. Lots of sand. Research menu, why? So you spend intel points. We can unlock clothing. I guess it's probably good to wear stuff. Water. Basic assanguination kit with extraction purification of bodily fluids. Ew. Makeshift clothing. Mola pistol kit. Improvised cutlery, power pack. Fabricator, complex items. Salvaged metal, basic construction kit. Shelter and shields required. Where is shelter and shields? Fabricator, oil, glow tube, passive suspensor belt. Water cistern. Craft a full set of makeshift clothes. Alright, so makeshift hood, gloves, pants, shoes, and a jacket. And I should slowly equip each piece as I make it. It's pretty cool. Makeshift pants. Oh, looks like they're not auto equipping. Okay, so makeshift boots, makeshift pants, makeshift gloves, makeshift jacket.
The War of Assassins has left debris scattered
that's pretty
all
cool.
over this sector. Salvage metal from the wreckage with your cutlery and use it to make a Mauler pistol and darts. Don't let the Imperial disdain for ranged weapons lead you astray. Very few people are foolhardy enough to use shields this deep in the sands. And that is to your advantage.
Okay, research the Mwala pistol kit. So we can... Mwala pistol. Requires... Locked journey getting equipped. Journey. Oh, they have the same thing they had in Conan Exiles, like little quest lines to get stuff. give yourself like bonuses and stuff early. Research. Can't research that though. I want to let me lock from journey getting equipped. I'll probably have to do the metal first. So salvage metal. So we scan and then carve. Guama stone. Mad Max? There was always going to be a little bit of comparison to Mad Max to Dune because, you know, desert world. But outside of that, not too much. Granite. Where is... I need more salvaged metal. 65 of it total. So scan, cut. All right, now we can unlock it with the thing. So metal point. So now we can craft light darts and the pistol. So let's go ahead and do that. So pistol, craft, and then light darts. To make 90 darts to start with. How does this gun work? Oh, that's pretty cool. Oh my god! Sandworm. I didn't even think about that. Crossing the sand on foot is going to be dangerous, isn't it? Because those things are going to be under the... I wonder how that's going to function. Like, if you spend too much time on the sand, do you trigger one of those? Man. Okay, got my light darts. Oh, I could do the weird walk thing where you like step, step, swipe, back, step, step, swipe, back. Research respawn beacon. It's that one. Craft the respawn beacon. So I'm guessing respawn beacon will let me respawn at that spot.
This used to be Fremen territory, but the War of Assassins and the Sardaukar pogrom put an end to that. Now the sector is crawling with scavengers, fighting over the scraps of Imperium technology left in the wake of this so-called noble war. But that's to your advantage, Offworlder. Allow them to do the hard work of gathering the salvage, and then take it from them. Don't hesitate to kill them all. They would do the same to you.
A little camp right there. Scout scavenger camp. Small camps can hold salvage metal, fuel cells. If you're willing to fight for them, go to the scavenger camp. Use your ability. Oh, my class is Bene Gesserit, so we can probably use the voice in some way or some capacity. So we have an ability. I just gotta figure out how it all functions. Just as a warning, I'm gonna butcher every name I pronounce. Sorry. Bene Gesserit. I don't know how you say it again. You know what I mean. Hi there. Okay. Gunplay is interesting. it is a thing. We do have a cheap dart weapon, though. Maybe it gets better over time. Use your ability. Oh, down there. Q. Oh, shit. What? Can I see what the ability is without pressing it? Skills. Oh, here it is. It's compel. Use the voice to force your target to your position from afar. Voice abilities require a short period for you to register your opponent before they can be used. Abilities must be equipped and activated from the ability bar. So cooldown, stamina cost, voice channel time, range 6. Okay, I need to use my ability if there's another dude over here. Figure how that works. There's gotta be at least one more dude, right? Oh wait, we can get another skill, can't we? Bindu Sprint. Override nervous system and musculate an immense surge of activity, allowing you to run for an incredible speed. I guess we'll learn that one. Okay. Then we have 2 abilities. I don't see any other people here. Okay, there's one. So I'm going to use the voice on him to see what exactly that does.
It's obvious you've had some training off-world, but nothing can truly prepare you for what the desert has in store. Hone your skills and harden yourself to the violence you must do to survive. Remember, Arrakis will sharpen you or kill you.
So I just like shout at him and be like, "Come!" Well, no, probably don't want to say that one. I'll be like, "Come to me." Probably be better. Can it be a phrase, or does it have to be a single word? You got to be like specific or approach. That's probably it. How long can they make those commands? Like it always seems like it's very short, and whenever you use a command. Wonder how like in depth you can be with your command to somebody. Like, could you use the voice to get someone to go to the sandwich shop to get you a sandwich, and then specify exactly what you want the sandwich to be? Like, can you get enough of that bandwidth in there, or I don't know? Can you describe the sandwich, or what are the limitations of the voice? I wonder. Shout Big Mac. Like, can I get all my customizations in there? I don't know. So many questions. Has anyone read the books? Is the voice mostly unexplained on purpose? Like, they don't really go into too much detail because, you know, it's kind of like the magic of the world. You don't want to like get rid of explain the magic too much. Lady Jessica was able to use up to 10 words. Okay, so you got to be precise then. Makes sense. Later books go into more depth. Okay, cool. Sometimes it's best to leave things mysterious on purpose, so you don't want to over-explain them. Okay, so it's this guy. Approach! Salvage metal. Take all of that stuff. Oh, open skills menu. Okay. Skills.
Without a still tent, you're easy prey to the sandstorms that sweep across the desert.
You're able to...
Those storms tear flesh from bone and shred metal like paper. Unless you'd like to share a cave with some scavengers, your best bet is to build your own shelter.
5% more
build a
blade
construction
damage.
tool and place out a sub-fief console. You'll be claiming a portion of the planet's surface for your very own, or rather borrowing it from the Emperor. I'm a little hazy on the specifics.
Blade damage. Short blade damage. Thank you, Flock Toasters. Can you ride worms? No, but your mom can. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That one slipped out. Sorry, my bad. Trying to be better. Examine granite stone. Research the basic construction kit. Basic construction kit. Research. Perfect. Well, we used the voice on him to make him approach, so he wasn't in control of his body there. You know, the Bene Gesserit are able to, like, make people, like, do stuff and then they don't remember it doing it. I think in the, was it the first movie or second movie where they, like, used the voice on the one dude to get him to have relations with the one lady? And he didn't even remember doing it. Just like... Equip a construction tool. Oh, we need to build one first. So build a tool. Construction toolkit. Craft. And then equip a toolkit with 6. Alright, so that is too close. So that right there is a no building zone. So let's go over here somewhere. What about in that little cave right there? It looks cool. It looks like there's like a little cave here. Can I build up in here? Like a natural... we're playing a closed beta that's just content creators right now. Okay, unfortunately there's a door there. That's not what I want. So this is a closed beta, like, to test the game a little bit, but I don't know if they're going to have an open beta at some point. They might. But for right now, the game is going to come out in June, and it's just a closed beta to show off some features and stuff. So you guys can, like, see the game without any editing, just raw. Yeah, you can either play with people or by yourself. You don't have to play with a group. Like, I'm on a server, and there's other people out there somewhere that I can run into. All right, let's do this. I don't want to build on the sand because, you know who's out there somewhere. Here's the map. We can only see this so far. I don't know, like, how far out you can see. But it seems like this desert area just alone is massive. Huge. Let's go look around a little bit. I want to find, like, a cool spot for... I mean, not cool, we're in the desert, but a nice spot for, like, a base away from these scavengers. Wherever we can do it. Uh-oh. Do you hear that? Definitely heard something moving that sounded very large. It sounded huge. All right, I think this is a decent spot for like a starter base. Let's go ahead and do the tool. Construct a self-fief console with the construction tool. A self-fief console. What the hell is that?
Congratulations. You are now the proud owner of an Imperial sub-fief. More of a sub-fief. But it's enough for now. Get your construction tool out and get cracking. It's not a shelter without walls and a roof.
Construct foundations. Okay. So we want foundation. There we go. We need granite stone. So how do I rotate left alt again? They love left alt, don't they? God. Can I adjust height left control? Oh, God. All right, well, let's go ahead and build our base on the little edge here, just in the shadow. We don't want to get in the sun. Okay, we'll try there. 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 And there. Hold to place and fill projection. Okay, we got that, like, magic build machine from every other survival game. We're just like, poof, a building piece. Here we go. Construct walls. All right. Do walls here. Alder face. Okay. That is a way to do it. Okay, interface. It does make it very easy to tell which direction it should face, though. So that is a nice piece, at least. Wait a minute. How do I delete? Oh, so I press this, then I can... We'll delete that. And we'll put a little wall there. And over here, we'll put our... Put that in there. Do we have windows? I don't think you'd want really too many windows in this region of the world, but... Looks like we can do some windows. Okay, so... It can always be pretty, chat. Alright, so let's go build. Alright, that looks pretty nice, actually. Okay, got a little door, and then... Construct a roof. Floor, small storage container, rooftop. 2, 3, 4. All right. And let's also get our little get a little stairway going over here. Oh no. It can only build in that little circle? Please let me move this. Nope. Oh no. Okay, well. We can save it though. We can just I was gonna put it over there, but damn, it won't let me. All right, we can put it there and then put the stairs. Something like that, and then I need to move that over. Can I move that? I'd love to put this in there. It'd be nice. Okay, so I can move that piece. Okay. Well, we're just going to have to change it a little bit, but I think we still got this. I need some more granite. So let's go grab some more granite. So far, the building's not bad. It's pretty basic, but it's got that, like, that feel you want of Dune. I like the, like, look of it. Okay, I gotta find more granite. So I think if we go to, I think there's a rock across the way there. I mean, it's a fair statement that, yeah, it doesn't make a lot of sense, you know, exactly. Could have been the location that you can, like, just build so easily, but it's a game. It's not meant to be, like, one-to-one, you know. It's just meant for fun. Okay, that's more granite. Good, I need that. What does that sound? Oh, God. Men of the Adventure 3 is coming out this year? Oh, God. Whoop! Other way. Sorry, I'm just trying to build here. I'm not trying to fight you. Whoa. Did a sandworm just go through there? Something displaced all that sand. I don't know what that was. Okay, grab all that. More granite. Just need a tiny bit more granite, and we should have enough to finish our base. Yeah, you can play with your friends in this. I'm not playing multiplayer currently, but you totally can. I am on a server with people, though, so somewhere out there are people on this server. All right, let's go ahead and put a door here. And we'll put a window here. It looks pretty cool. I like the windows. It's nice. All right, let's go ahead and finish. Put another foundation down over here. And I guess we'll put stairs here. All right, nice little base. Let's go ahead and move this inside. I feel like that would be nice in here. The center of our base. Maybe. All right, construct or interact with a small storage container. All right, so let's make a small storage container. And a second one, because I know I'm going to need to store lots of stuff. Fuel-powered generator. Huh. Fuel power generator. Deposit or fuel the generator to power the base.
The sub-thief console comes with an automatic shield system that will keep your base safe from the sandstorms.
Oh, cool.
Just keep the generator fueled, or the storms will tear at your walls. And it goes without saying, don't build on open sand. Seal your base, Offworlder. Maintain good water discipline, and it will keep you alive. You've done well licking flowers and sucking sap, but you need a consistent source of water. And the best source out here is blood. Extract it, store it, refine it, and drink it. Raw if you're really desperate. And don't mind throwing up. Actually, don't drink it. Unless you really have to.
But you want me to... I could have sworn he said he wants me to gather blood. What? No, he didn't say that. That'd be creepy. Wants me to harvest blood? How about no? Well, I guess if I have to, I have to. What else can we build over here first? Is there a light source I can use? That would be nice. Utilities. Fabricators. Refinery storage. Small storage container. Let me go ahead and deposit that. The metal. The fiber. Oh, I need the fiber for bandages. Granite stone. Okay, well, let's go out and, I guess, find some more blood. Basic exsanguination kit. So, yeah, that's what they were using in the movie, was this stuff to, like, drain someone's blood entirely to take all the moisture out of it. Craft a blood extractor and a small blood sac. Ew. Can I not, though? But I guess I have to do it to survive, so... Okay, let's go ahead and... craft... Oh, I left my metal in there. It looks like this game does not have craft from nearby chests, unfortunately. Gonna have to take off a couple points for that. Small blood, improvised blood extractor. Small blood sac. Plant fiber required. Yeah, not having craft from nearby chests sucks. Just adds a lot of extra tediousness. Okay, so they want me to go and kill people and drain their blood. Like a freaking vampire, I guess. We're at a skill point. Let's see. Extra blade damage. I guess we'll do that. Hello, Four Seasons. Hello, son of Crocus. Little DansGaming in there. Okay, we definitely saw a guy over here. Wonder how I use that to my advantage. We ran up here. Wait. Did that change? It looks different. I didn't... Oh, I must have went over this way. Oh god, there's some... What are they scanning for? Well, they're gone, I guess. They're not there anymore. No, this is not a MMO. It's like a multiplayer survival game. Kind of like Conan Exiles. Small groups of people on a server. Okay, so I take this blood kit and then I extract 1,000 liters of blood from them. Salvage metal. Salvage metal. Pretty good on metal. Need some salvage fuel cells, though. Okay, looks like there's another camp across the way there, so let's go take them out. Yeah, this is an improvised weapon, so it's, it's not going to be the best. I'm sure we'll get some better recipes over time. There's PvP, but only in the in-game during the optional map where you can harvest spice and you fight other players. Bar in the center of the screen shows the vibrations you're making on open sand. Vibrations will attract sandworms. When the vibration bar turns red, seek safety immediately. The sandworm's nearby. The closer a worm is, the more sensitive it is to vibrations. Take the utmost care crossing the desert. Uh-oh. So gotta be very careful walking across the open sand.
I see someone.
Come here! And now we drain. The spice must flow, chat. We have to. The spice must flow. Salvage metal, salvage metal. Let me get a little more blood. Anything over here? This little tent over here? Yeah, spice is everything in this world. Okay, let's head back. Blood can be consumed to hydrate yourself. Okay, I need to get across the way there, but I don't want to draw a sandworm. So let's try going a little bit slowly. How does one differentiate sand from spice? In the movie, spice has kind of like an orange sparkle on top of the world. So it's like, so you harvest it on top of the sand. They take like these giant machines that comb the surface and extract just the sand, just the stuff from the sand. It's like, it's worm poop. Is that what it is? Yeah, like the worms themselves are what make it. So that's why it's only found here, because worms are only found here. Okay, let's go grab the blood extractor. Let me deposit all of our fuel cells in there. We have we have 5 days worth of fuel cells. Okay, so it'll protect our base for 5 days in game. So let's do the constructor again, and then we're gonna craft the refine. Oh, I didn't research it. There we go. Now we can build it. Refinery. I'm gonna put this in here and see what it does. Sheltered areas provide protection from sandstorms. Seeking out to avoid one of the key dangers of Arrakis. Your shelter health status is displayed above the hydration bar. Okay, let me move this because it's cockeyed and I can't have that. So how about right there? Now we deposit blood into the blood purifier here. Deposit blood.
You're probably feeling it by now, Offworlder. Spice. It's everywhere on Arrakis.
Yes.
The air, the sand, the blood. It prolongs life, expands consciousness, and triggers some very vivid dreams.
Complete the first trial of Alk in Haga Basin South. Wait, everything's fading out.
Observe this valley, sacred to the Equan Bedouin. Here, Wally faced the trials of Akul, proving their knowledge of the Fremen ways. Find the Fremen, she said. Seven tests, 7 steps. Set your feet. Follow the uncertain path. Keep moving. The only true death is stagnation.
That mouse is so cute. You've experienced a spice dream. On awakening, you're protected from harm for a short time. Move on to continue your journey. Is that what they call it now? I had a spice dream. Cool, so we're, I can deposit all my blood in here to get some water to drink. Cool. So if I can drink this. Ah, what beautiful water. Okay, and then, oh, I can see scavenger camps on the map. So I should probably go and kill them all and just drain their blood. You know, as one does. Let's go back over here and drain everyone's blood. Because I need water. I'm just thirsty. I'm literally bloodthirsty. Literally. I'm gonna drink it like water. Research. Oh, I'll wait for that. Follow your inner sight to the first trial. Ma'am. Get over here. And I'm gonna drain your blood from that rock. Okay then. Just drained it from that rock. Yeah, we drained a liter of blood, which means they're dead. They are super dead now. I follow their logic though, because if you kill a human, they're like mostly blood. Blood is mostly water. So if you're on a planet with very little water, I mean, it's a great source of it. Every human's a walking water bag. Uh-oh. Okay, let me try this ability. Whoa, 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 whoa! Whoa, that was too far. Shit. Holy God. Uh-oh. Healing a little bit. Healing again. All right, there we go. Now let me go ahead and get some more blood from these fellas. I'm gonna take all your loot, and then I'm gonna drain your blood, sir. Thank you. And then you as well. Oh, I drained her, and now I'm draining him. Okay, now we got a full blood sack. Which will be lovely, delicious water. Well, thank you, Flock. Yeah, they were having a real hard time hitting me from that distance, but I was also having a hard time hitting them, so it's a bit of a trade-off. Let's craft 10 bandages. Probably a good amount to keep us going for now. I see a moisture wall. Let's see what's in there. Got him. I need to craft another blood kit too. I think one blood sack is not enough. Oh, I need more plant fiber to craft another. I just use it all to craft those healing kits. Wait, what's in here? There's a EMF generator. A fabrication component found in Fremen areas such as caves using cut arrays. Microfiber fabric. So there's special materials you can find in different places around the world. Looking to craft something specific. That's cool. I like seeing the yellow. Okay, I need some plant fiber, please. I think we're out of it, though, so I'll have to come back out. Yep, there is a weight limit. Looks like in our inventory, it's on the left here, volume. So we can actually hold a lot more stuff. So they're pretty generous with the inventory. Some games are real punishing about how much you can carry. This one seems like it's relatively decent about it. We'll see, though. Maybe it's not as big as it seems. Okay, I need literally one more plant fiber to craft it. Just one. Then I get a second blood sack. Just give me one plant fiber. Being too restrictive will make you lose players. It's true. There's a fine balance between like challenge and tediousness, and I think that people want fun. They don't want to worry about too much about tediousness. Let's go ahead and craft another blood sack. Then we can fill it up. Now, hopefully the body's still there. Okay, looks like bodies despawn extremely fast. I was gone for just a little bit, and it's already just completely gone. The body's not there anymore. So you got to drain immediately. I didn't see what the maximum number of players on a server was. Didn't seem like it was huge. Need some more light darts. Uh-oh. Hold on. Get over here. I was quick crafting while being shot at because I didn't really have much choice there. He was... Oh, man, I put that in a spot you shouldn't. Okay. Is he the only one in here, or is there someone else? Seems pretty big. Like, I'd want to have... There'd be, like, a couple people in here, maybe. Okay, take all that. So far, the exploration, the caves seem to have very samey loot all the time. Nothing too crazy, but we are early game. Alright, our base is on the left. So we want to go over there. It's also getting hot out. There's a big base across the way over there. Yeah, Funcom also made Conan Exiles, so yeah, you can definitely feel the similar DNA in this game. There's definitely a lot of Conan Exiles in this game. All right, let's use our blood purifier. That actually purifies very slowly. Very slowly. Look, I got some dew here. Follow your inner sight to the first trial. My what? My inner... Oh, there. Is there a way to get back to the base quickly, though? That's what I worry about. Journey. Trial. Water from blood. Escape. Okay, everything's locked for now. Okay, I guess we'll head over that way. I don't seem that... I can't craft vehicles yet or anything. I won't get a good drink before we go. I feel refreshed. That's nice. Well, before we head out, let's craft a few light darts to see if that helps at all. Humans deliver water and meat. What more could you ask for? True. Very, very true. Okay, we need to head across the way there. Oh, no. Chat, we have to get through the desert over... Oh, I'm going to have to go across the rocks here. Otherwise, I'm going to trigger the sandworms. So I need to... And I got to stay out of the sun, too. Whew, it's getting hot. Oh, I'm baking alive in that sun right now. Whew, get in the shade. All right, so I guess if we hug the rocks on the left here, we should be fine. Let's see if we can get over there. I bet you this is as hot as you ever like go out to like somewhere with your parents and they park the car outside, and you go back to the car after a few hours, and then your seat was directly in the sunlight for hours, and it's like sitting on an oven. It's probably about that hot. They're just like, oh god, turning into a Big Mac. The seatbelt was boiling. The seat itself was boiling. Okay, shadow, please. Whew. Hot out there. Okay, about 700 meters that way is our objective, so... Still got a long way to... Oh, this next... Wait. I hear it. Do you hear it? There it is. Sandworm. Oh, you can see the sand move up and down when the sandworm's moving through it. Oh, that's cool. This is not an MMO. This is like a survival game like Conan Exiles, where it's like a smaller amount of people on a server versus like thousands on one server. I wonder if they'll do single-player servers at some point. For those that just want a PvE experience. Because I know some of us don't want to do PvP for the spice areas. Ooh, someone else's house. They didn't put a they didn't put a stairway to their door. Uh-oh. Oh, I can hear the sandworm. Somewhere over there. Sandworms can move fast, too, so I gotta be careful. Wait, what is this place? I wonder if there's going to be a fast way to get back to our base, because our base is kind of far away. That's one thing I worry about. If we have to track back to our base every time, that's going to suck. Scavenger. Nope. I will not. I would assume there's some sort of vehicles or something. I haven't seen them in game yet, though. Maybe. Outside of the helicopters. Get over here.
I need help.
Okay, drain their blood. Take all their stuff. Oh, our class is Bene Gesserit, or however you say it, where we have the voice where we can be like, subscribe to Prime Gaming, you know, or something like that, and then someone has to do it. Some people can resist the voice, but not everyone. Most people can. We're filling up blood bags because we're turning the blood into water. Ooh, what's this? A sand bike engine. Sand bike. We can make a car. Fantastic. Yeah, we got an engine for one in this little base here. What's that sound there? Uh-oh. Got him. Okay, take all that. I will drain your blood. I'm gonna drain your blood. Thank you. Okay, drain all that. So about 90 meters in this way is gonna be our objective, but I think it's up on top there. So basically what we do is we filter out the water out of the blood and use that. Can I drain this yet? Yes. Copper. You can climb in this game, Breath of the Wild style, with using oh wait, my stamina. Okay, I have 2 bars of stamina. You don't want to drink raw blood. You're not a vampire. Drinking raw blood will make you sick. So you have to filter it. Wait, what's this? It looks like a temple. Bene Cavern. That's cool. It's like some ancient ruin here. I needed lots of copper for my base there. Granite stone. For building the bike. Isn't drinking blood considered cannibalism? It's more of a vampire thing than cannibal. Cannibal is more like is about eating flesh. Ooh. What is this? The first trial. Inhale the spice. Oh no. Yes, this game does have multiplayer. It's server-based like Conan Exiles. Oh god, how much of that did I snort? That was a lot.
Who is it that thinks? Ibn Kirtaiba. The weight of a kindly god is a fearful thing. Do you understand, Wally? Our god gave us the burning eyes of Allat and the words of the Kitab al-Ibar. Rest in black shade. Bila kaif.
What in the Arkham Asylum Scarecrow is this? Nope. Just kidding. Whew, that was close. I think I can go around here. Basically, gotta stick to the shadow.
When we began our wandering, we suffered. Until suffering was a thing we came to know within our souls. Arrakis is suffering. When we found it, we were home.
Seem to be pretty generous with the staying in the light thing, so I can run through.
We were made to suffer. Our children taken and made slaves. They denied us the Hajj. Never to forgive. Never to forget.
Yeah, survival crafter is exactly what this game is. But set in the Dune universe.
The weight of a kindly God is a fearful thing. Did not God give us the burning sun to defy? Suffering leads to defiance. And where does defiance lead?
Careful. The full release is in 6 weeks. This is just a closed beta for a lot of content creators to play for a little bit. Just like a sample of the game. Then it's not finished.
Ibn Qutayba,
But releasing in a month means it's not going to change too much. Outside of balancing, really.
That thinks. Those who suffer. Remember Harmon Thep. Be la Kaifa.
So far, this has been pretty solid.
Ibn Qutayba, defiance leads to thought. Who is it that thinks?
This will not be a WoW killer. It's not an MMO. This is like RuneScape Dragon Wilds or in Valheim, Enshrouded, you know, where it's small servers of people, not big sprawling like MMO. It's like small servers of like anywhere from 1 to 20 people. Something like that. They only had 10 servers, so I don't know how much each server can get. We'll see. Did they say what the max per server is? Because right now, like, we're in like a content creator beta, so it's very small in each server. So I don't know like what the max per server is going to be. So the way it works is you get in, you choose your area, then you choose a server. Then each server has a small section of people in it. About 100 people, so about 100 people on a server. So that's not really an MMO, it's just like a big server on like Rust or something, you know. Those who suffer?
Those who suffer. Remember Harmontep. Be la Kaifa.
Awaken. It's like Conan Exiles. Think about like how many people you can have on one server there. You better connect. Just a reminder, you're playing on a server. I think that was a single player section. It was just going back onto the server. The deep desert where PvP takes place set up to 900 people. I wonder if the deep desert connects the servers together. Or if each server supports like 1,000 people.
Still there, off-worlder? Your signal drifted for a moment. No matter. A thought occurs. When the Sardaukar began their purge, many Fremen were slaughtered. The ones that were not abandoned their caves, leaving valuable resources behind. Valuable resources that just might contain the makings of a still suit. Take what you need. Their ghosts will not object.
All right, so what it sounds like, there's gonna be a bunch of servers, and each server has PvE zones where it's just there's no PvP at all, it's just PvE, and then the big desert area is gonna be a place where up to hundreds of people can go and PvP with each other to farm the spice, which will be required for the end-game armor and upgrades and stuff. So it sounds like they're gonna make it so that each of the servers can connect to it to like share all the players, so that way you can have giant PvP like fights and stuff. I think that's like the ultimate goal, is like when you go to that PvP zone, the big deep desert, that's when they connect all the servers together, and then you can harvest all the spice. That's what it sounds like, what chat's telling me. If that's how it's going to work. If they're going to have like up to 900 people in a PvP zone, that's going to be crazy. Be like wars and stuff. But outside of that PvP in-game zone area, there's no PvP. So you can decide if you want to engage with PvP, or if you just want to buy from people the spice so you don't have to farm it yourself. It'll entirely depend how much money you can make while playing on the PvE server, though. Like, if you don't want to do PvP at all, you can just trade for spice. maybe there's something in PvE zones that you can make that they would want to buy from you or something like that. I don't know. We'll see. Because, like, harvesting all the spice needs to be able to be sold to people. Yeah, I don't know. Like, that's the goals, but can they make it work? That's going to be the big question. Like, can we make this giant PvP thing work? Few games have really, like, made large, giant scale PvP work. So we'll see, though. Because you always have hackers and cheaters and stuff, so that can ruin the fun for everyone else. So we'll see how they handle all that. EVE Online is the one that did it, yeah. But EVE is such a unique, special game compared to everything else. I've never played a game like EVE before. It is so different from everything else I've ever played. Dark Age of Camelot? Oh, yeah. I think that one had big sieges, right? Like, you'd have people defending a castle and people attacking a castle. Is that how it worked? Like, giant PvP stuff? That sounds fun. PlanetSide 1 and 2, yeah, had a bunch of PvP stuff. Some games, as you said, can do it well, but some try and fail. So we'll see where this one lands. EVE is a second gen. I've tried EVE. Did anyone else like play EVE and then just was like, nope, not for me? Because that was EVE for me. I tried it and I'm like, yeah, I'm not. This is too much for me. Let me go ahead and take your blood, sir. There you go. The sheer scope of EVE is just overwhelming, but it was such a cool achievement. What they were able to make there with that game. It says there's intel here, so let me go grab this intel and see what that intel is. Oh, ma'am. Okay, and there's another guy that has a weapon. Got him. Shielding. Overcome shielding to use soul blade attacks between their shields, poison or fire damage through their shields, or concentrated fire to temporarily disable their shields. Oh, man. Got her. A little slow blade. Disruptors. No compatible container. Well, let me make another one then. Another blood sack. Having as much blood as possible is going to be great because it gives me water. And vampire friends. Oh, I like that music background. It's very doomy. I do wish they could have gotten the music from the movies, though. That they did such a good job with the music on Dune. The theme song and stuff is just so well made. Drain the blood. Salvaged metal, okay. What's that? Pick up? Oh, intel. Open research menu. Oh, so you can loot intel in the world to use for researching. Awesome. Okay, let's head back to our base now. Once we've killed all the rest of the dudes here. Oh, hello. Get over here. Okay, reload. Got him. The melee and the combat's just, it's pretty basic, but it's fine. It works. It's nothing revolutionary and nothing I haven't played before, but it works. It's functional. There's nothing like extremely Dune about it yet. Maybe when we get like shields at some point, it'll feel more Dune-y. If that's a proper word. So far, it just feels like, you know, pretty generic shooter stuff. Nothing crazy. Okay, let's do that. Dune-ish is the proper word. Yeah, very Dune-ish. Dune adjacent. Okay, now we gotta go back to our base. So let's try to get back over there without dying. And hopefully get some more water on the way, because I'm very thirsty. Nothing. I remember there being so many dudes on the first way over there. Okay, there's some Dune. I need to drink some water, please. There we go. Just enough to keep me alive. We're playing as the Bene Gesserit, so I don't know, like, what the other classes' abilities are. Like, we have the ability to make someone come to us or sprint quickly like this. But I don't know what the other classes can do. If they're as cool. Okay, I need to get across this giant place here. Alright, I'm gonna do my run again. Whee! Yeah, that sprint could probably get me out of trouble if I accidentally trigger a sandworm or get too close to a sandworm. Or just want to run away really fast. Yes, Dan, run. Exactly, chat. I'm going to do it again, chat. Get ready. Whee! Okay, run. Scavenger camp. Still got a bit of a way to go here. Going through the camp's probably quickest. Yeah, you can mine materials. They're just everywhere. I don't need to do it right now. Mostly when I get back and drop all this blood off. Oh, it's this place. We've been through here 10 times.
I see someone.
Oh, we do get XP for killing stuff, so maybe it is worth killing stuff on the way back. So we are leveling up, so it does help. All right, we run. Whee! Yeah, it's a typical gamer thoughts. Might as well murder everyone just to level up. I could use the experience points. Do I need the loot or are they threatening me? No, but do I like experience? Yes. Alright, maybe I should move this stuff inside. Probably makes sense to put it inside. I don't know if other players can attack this or disrupt it or anything. So I'll probably put it inside just to be safe. So let's go ahead and put that there, and then put this also right beside it. And then put this in the corner. This thing's too bulky. Alright, let's go ahead and drop off all of our blood. Do NPCs raid your base? I don't know. They did say that sandstorms can hit your base at some point. Okay, so this can't do much. What does circuit mean? It's like a circuit button. Circuit 1, circuit 2. Access level. Oh, well, you can have like clans. Looks like. So let's deposit all this stuff in here that I don't. They don't have like a stack all button or anything like that. They don't have unfortunately there's no like quick stack button, you know, like where it's like stack all these items that are similar, that kind of a thing. Why is this guy running without rhythm? I know. I'm gonna get eaten by a sandworm if I'm not careful. The game also does not, unfortunately, have there's no crafting from inventory, from chests. There's no that kind of a thing. So missing quite a few quality of life features that I hope they add over time. Like quick stack, craft from chest, and that sort of thing. I think we need to demolish that and then add there we go. I like seeing the window. Wait, it says quick deposit on the bot. Wait a minute. Okay, well, let's test it. So I'm going to take some of it out. I'm going to take some of it out. Okay. Now, if I hit quick deposit. Okay, it did work. So there is a quick deposit, but it only works if you're out, if you're not interacting with it, unfortunately. So they need a button for that here somewhere, because it doesn't seem like there is one. So you have to leave the inventory, then you can hover over and click quick deposit to deposit instead of that. Can I rename the container so I know what's in there? It doesn't seem like I can name the container, unfortunately. Darn. Wait. Manage? Nope. So can't name them to tell what's in there, so I guess I have to remember. I can't recolor them either. Alright, well, okay, let's do... Turn your base, drink purified water here. Research the fabricator. So, fabricator. That is... Improvised power pack. Fabricator. There it is. Research that. Construct a fabricator. Fabricator. These machines are big. I need more space in this. So let me go ahead and we're going to demolish this wall. I just need more space. It's just not big enough. Now I have to expand it. Let's do... Granite, copper, plants, scrap metal. Okay. Okay, so we're going to want to put down more windows. Because windows are pretty. Delete that. You know, I could potentially put something there. Yeah, no one will ever know. And then put the door here. And then put the regular wall there. I could put something like this that's bulky, and I don't want it to be... Although that fabricator looked huge, so maybe the fabricator should go there. That rock is poking in the house, though. I need to cover it up with something. What if... Can I put this in there? Ah, okay, fine. Okay, we'll just move this back over here. That's fine. Doesn't look too bad with the fabricator in front. Can also move this guy over here. That way, free up the window. Oh, I do need to access that every now and then. Whoa. What's all that? Okay, we built our house on a rock, so we should be safe from whatever the creature over there. Okay, fabricator. We can have it make stuff. Fabricate a complete still suit. A complete still suit. Alright, well. I need micro sandwich fabric. A lot of it. Wait a minute, it's getting dark. Oh, the sun's just going down. I thought a sandstorm was coming. Okay, we have some of that fabric. We have 24. So we can use some of it. Oh, and actually, we only need one per piece, so we got plenty, actually. We'll get those fabricated over there. That's a cool looking fabricator. You can actually see the thing actually crafting there. Oh, this... So, so building crafting uses from materials. Oh, does it? So let me try putting my stuff away. So I'll put, okay, let's put this away, that away, that away. Salvage metal. Okay, can I still build using container? Actually, it looks like you're right. Yeah, it does use... So I was wrong. The crafting station does use your nearby chests. So just your personal crafting doesn't work from nearby chests. So I can't craft in my in here, but I can craft using the building tool, and the fabricator also uses nearby chest stuff. So that's cool. I didn't know that. So that's quite good. Breaches. Can I destroy this or no? Need a way to need a way to destroy items if possible. How do you destroy something other than dropping it? God, I'm hearing something. Oh, shit. Where is it? Oh, yeah, the sandworm's there, and also this dude with a thing over here. Tally, thank you for the raid, and thank you for the resub. If you guys aren't following Mr. Tally, you should. Wonderful streamer. OG like me. Been around on the site before it even was called Twitch. Give him a follow there at the top, especially if you like World of Warcraft content. We're playing Dune Awakening. We have like a small preview build with other streamers and stuff where we can see some details of the game. Kind of like a survival craft game like Conan Exiles. Oh, oops, I didn't mean to raid. I meant to shout out. As I said, I'm old, okay? Shout out. There you go. We old, man. We old. I'm at that point where I like walk into a room and I'm like, that everything I was gonna do and thinking about just fades away. Like, I was gonna do something, and it was important, but I can't remember what now. Okay, equip a full suit. Jeez. Is that still being crafted? God, that's scary. Oh, damn. Research skills. Once an enemy is stunned, staggered, or knocked back, you strike in a vulnerable nerve endings to cause more damage. Combining the voice and limited form of Bindu spray, you force an enemy to ignore you while moving with superhuman speed behind them. Okay, that's pretty cool. So very melee focused class. Okay, let me take all these, and then we can equip the still suit.
Impressive, Off-worlder. Just remember, if you didn't connect the tubes between the calves and the thigh pads just right, you'll be drinking your own liquefied feces. And that does not count as hydration, by the way. I have good news,
As I'm sipping my coffee.
My leg has recovered enough that I will risk it to move forward. I know a place in your sector where we can meet. Craft a survey device so you can figure out how to get there and join me.
Still suit is a body enclosed environment that mitigates hydration loss by giving protection from the elements and filter and reclaim wastewater. Collect water in tube assessed catch pots while warm. The water can be consumed to restore hydration. Press drink F to drink catch pockets. Drink that. Research the small ore refinery. Let's see. Ore refinery. Small ore refinery. Perfect. And consult, interact with ore refinery. Let's see what that one looks like. Another long one. Let's put this one. Oh, I didn't realize there's power consumption for each of these things. Oh wait, actually the end is right there. This is like a long tube. I'm a genius. I'm a genius. When did I eat corn? Oh my god, please, chat, no. Let's not, please. Oh god. It's gonna be a long day. Can we get that in there? copper ingot. Let's craft 20 of those. It doesn't make light when it's crafting? Aw. Refine 3 copper ore. Research the surveying kit. What is the surveying kit? The set of items allows for the mapping and surveying location. Select for more details. A probe. Give information about the surrounding area. Ammunition loaded in the survey probe. Launch a probe high altitude to map the local area. Fremen origin. Interesting. Research the field kit. And then fabricate a survey probe launcher. So we want the launcher. And then probably a few, at least like 5 ammo for it. We need some lights in here or something. Can I get some decorations? It's so dark in here. Part picker. Lighting. Lighting. Oh, there it is. Ah. So much better. That helps out immensely. Being able to light things up. Out of metal. Yeah, some cool, very thematic lights too. That fits the world. Need some more metal though. Okay, let's take these.
Did you get a probe made? Good. Static discharge from the sandstorms makes map data extremely unreliable on Arrakis. But if you can get it high enough, a handheld probe can gather enough local data to give you a snapshot of the region. Climb somewhere high and fire off the probe. Just don't let the Sardaukar spot you.
Alright, I like a good probe. Let's go ahead and... Oh, these are my loadout slots. Okay. So I can put the bags in here. What? Is it good to probe the environment? I don't see a way to destroy stuff, like, outside of dropping it. Like, am I just supposed to drop stuff I don't want? Let me put it out here in the middle of the desert, and then maybe the worm will eat it. That'll be good, right? So drop, 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 drop. And then maybe he will eat it. I'm curious what happens if I make enough noise, can I get him to eat it? I've never triggered the worm. The gift for Shahulid, or whatever, however you pronounce it. What's with the boss battle music? The worm is on my ass. See that meter there? That means a sandworm is alerted to my vibrations. I don't know what happens when you die in this game. I would assume you drop everything, but I don't know. Okay, this worm is not worming. Uh-oh. Wait a minute. Uh-oh. Oh, I see the movement. There's worm signs. He couldn't give less of a fuck about me. Okay, fine, whatever. Couldn't care about me at all. Didn't give two shits that I was over here. Figures. Climb to high ground and fire a survey probe. How high is high ground? Maybe over there on top of that. That seems higher than this ground. Okay, let's put my probe on here. Binoculars, construction tool, pit cut array, knife. Yeah, those are good on my bar. Yeah, he didn't seem very interested in me. I don't know, like, if you have to, like, do more or just, or what. But he was just, I don't think he could care less that I was over there. It's like, whatever. Stupid human.
Who goes there? You're here.
That guy was very stupid. I'll take his blood, though. I would say so far the game is like Conan Exiles, where a pretty good survival game. Like, if you enjoyed Conan Exiles, there's a lot of that game in this game. It's like the set in the Dune universe. And so far the voice acting and storytelling has been pretty, like, spot on to, like, how the movies tell stories and stuff. So if you enjoyed the movies, I think you'll probably enjoy at least the playthrough for the story. It's been pretty similar. Story beats and stuff. Alright, let's go ahead and let's probe. Oh, that's cool. Scanning everything.
Very good. I'm going to the Griffin's Reach trade post. Come and find me there. Just remember to be careful crossing the sands. Move from rocky ground to rocky ground. Learn how far you can move on sand before the worm comes. And remember, look both ways before you cross the desert.
What's that up there? So it tells you here what you can get from each of these camps, what materials and stuff. Metal, stone, copper ore, brittle bush, intel. Yeah, ornithopter. It looks destroyed though, but I don't know, maybe that's a really tall climb. I don't think we could make that, but if we could somehow get up there, I wonder if we could steal it when we have high enough stats. Can you fly those in this game? I don't know. I don't know if you can take control of them or not. Would be pretty cool. Okay, travel to Griffin's trade post, pick up the first contact in the scrap metal chain from the contact board, deliver required copper ore to contact board, then contact issuer. Now, where is that? Oh, so the map is broken down into sections. So we're in this one section down here so far. That's where we've been the whole time. Oh, that's something new. Plasteel and mechanical parts from the wreck of the Alcyon. Travel to Griffin Reach trade post. I don't know where that is. What is it? Griffin Reach trade? Is it? No, it's quicksand. Is it out there somewhere? don't see a quest marker. Okay, did we unlock everything? No. Waiting on the next part of the quest. Okay, let's see. Mechanical parts, plasteel microfiber. Wait, is that it? Mina Cavern? No, that's where we did the... That was where we just did that one quest, right? Travel to Griffin Reach Trade Post. I don't know where that is, though. Also, on this, in the preview build, there's only 3 zones, and we can only progress so far. Okay. Wreck of the Alcyon. Okay, well, I don't know exactly where we're supposed to go. I don't know where this trade post is. 3-way outpost. Imperial testing station. Advanced Servox. Particle capacitor. Got an indicator on the compass, did I? I didn't notice it. Okay, let's deposit more blood. And then drink all this. You feel sated. Perfect. And let's go process more. Follow your inner sight. Track. Yeah, I don't see an indicator for it anywhere, so I guess I have to just go find it. Well, I guess it's fine. Let's go do that then. So there's a wreck over there. I'm curious what that is. We have to go across the way here. It's fine. Just gotta get across here. This is fine. Can I crouch in that little shade right there? Okay, yes. Just barely. That was hot. Why do I hear like a machine moving? I don't know what's over here. Let's find out. Okay, looks like soldiers chilling. Wreck of the Alcyon. Level up. 1 skill point, 3 intel points. I didn't even look at my skill points. You can use your own body to effectively heal catastrophic damage, proving the rate at which healing occurs and the amount. Uh-oh. So far, enemy variety is a little low, but just in this zone at least. Okay, stab. We got 1 taste of the spice, yes. And now I must has more. Alright, let's go ahead and drain more blood. So there must be something in the ship that's going to be cool. Let's go ahead and craft a few more light darts as well. I will need some more ammo, I'm sure. Okay, got him. Oh, ow, oh, man. Get over here. The voice doesn't sound quite as cool as it does in like the movies. There will be a large-scale beta on the 9th. Awesome. That one will probably be like they'll let a lot more people in to stress test the game and stuff. We'll get like a better look at PvP and stuff at that point. This game looks dated. Well, I am in almost 40, so my game isn't what it used to be. You know how it is. Oh my god, 2 hours went by and I forgot to do any of them. Well, our sponsor segment was over 2 hours ago, a half hour ago. But if you guys, thanks to Funcom for sponsoring the stream. If you guys want to check out the game, click the link at the top of the chat there. It's a sponsor link, so it'll take you right to the page for Dune on Steam, where you can check out the game. And if you want to pre-order or wishlist it. And click on the link helps the channel out a bunch, so thanks to anyone that clicks on it. And thanks to Funcom for sponsoring the stream. Sorry, I got too absorbed in the game, and I went way past my sponsored segment. Because I'm just curious what's going on. It's pretty fun so far. What's in there? Mechanical parts.
Mayday, mayday.
Nope.
This is Ensign Meredith commanding Alcyon. Lieutenant Leggers is down. The convoy is under sustained attack. They knew where we'd be. We've lost contact with the group leader, Kytheria.
My god! Look at them all! It's horizon to horizon jet flares out there!
Belay that chatter! We have sustained several direct hits, and we're losing Trim badly. We're going to try to set her down. Our emergency transponder is active. Godspeed, everyone.
That voice acting was pretty rough there for the one character. Belay that order! We picked up something, what was it? Kinjal? Damage per hit 7. Oh, it's an upgrade for our blade. Common, personal, popular among the families of the great houses. The Kinjal. Can I repair this thing? Customize. Oh, so there's like colors and stuff, so you can customize your weapons and stuff in the game. Kind of hard to not have that in a multiplayer game to make you stand out amongst other people. Okay, did I loot everything? This place is huge. I'm not sure I got everything. Okay, what about over here? Uh-oh. Oh, yep. Oh, they got guns. Oh, watch it. Okay, more mechanical parts and plasteel. Lucky they got stormtrooper aim, looks like. Okay, let's go on the other side here. How do I... Oh, cutter here. What is that? That is bandage. Uh-oh. Damage. Watch damage, please. Hello, Wild Hunt. Okay, luckily the AI does seem kind of stupid. Like they're not like great at like flanking or anything like that. They don't like feel very threatening. They just sort of stand back and don't really do much a lot of the time. So it's not been too difficult to like get through this pretty easily. They don't really like flank or try to like hunt you down. They're kind of, I would say, pretty like MMO style, where they just like try to attack you and they're not really good at it. They just like try to auto attack as much as possible. Could definitely use some tweaking there, but these are like the lowest level and type enemies, so maybe when we get to like Harkonnens and stuff, they'll be much more, I don't know, threatening. Yeah, the real and this is a PvP focused game, and at the end, so players will be the real threat. Identification band, what's that? Purple ID band. Spice infused copper dust. Spice. Malula pistol, money, plasteel, mechanical parts, scavenger boots. Take all that. So that will let me get through there easily. Anything over here? Looks like there's an upstairs here. So far, exploring these little spaceships is pretty fun. Like they've nailed that like factor from Conan Exiles that they got good at, where they make interesting locations that you want to explore and, you know, find loot and stuff in. So if you enjoy that PvE style gameplay, I think you enjoy this, even if you don't like PvP. Like, I don't like PvP, so I'm not going to engage with it, but cool that it's still pretty fun in the PvE zones. How much is it to play? It's not an MMO, so there's no monthly fee or anything. It's like Conan Exiles, where you load into a server, and then the server can have it anywhere from almost no one to lots of people on it. Which makes me wonder if they're going to do a single-player mode at some point. Okay, mechanical parts, fuel cell. Oh, let me see if I can... A survey's already been performed. Has it, though? So far, the map's been pretty decent. Like, we've just been in this area right now for the 2 hours, and the map is, like, all of this. So, it's a pretty big map. Yeah, I might want to go to a higher point, maybe. I'm not sure what happens if you let those ships over there to see you. Did you respawn, sir? Come here. Yep, they respawned on me. Okay, oops. Getting out of here. Let's go. I don't have any healies left. I need more heals. I ran out of health pots, which is not good. So let's go back over this way. We'll also see if how far they can leash. We did find an engine for a bike, which means that there are vehicles you can fly in. I mean, ride in. Go back to our base. This is a closed beta with just content creators today, so there will be there's rumors of a much bigger beta happening next month, where like the public will be allowed in, the normies, the masses. Yes, the people that will buy the game, possibly. With an open beta, usually you can just play without pre-ordering or anything, but maybe it might be pre-order beta. The common folk. They're not lesser beings, no. They're just people. Yeah, I would say this is probably the definition of a sandbox game. Because lots of sand everywhere. Lots of sand. Alright, let's go ahead and drink some more water. Yeah, definitely my water drain was much lower with the still suit. Which is good because it was feeling a little rough there. Travel to Griffin Reach Trade Post. I do not know where that is. Sims Jackpot, Three-Way Outpost, Imperial Testing, Breaker Station, Hollow Arches, The Stash, The Scrape, Broken Station. Oh, right there. Grimreach Trade Post. I finally found it. That's where it wants me to go next. Game will be out, I think, I want to say June 5th? Double check. June something. June 10th. Yeah, the June 10th. The 5th is early access, and then everyone else can play on the 5th. Okay, craft me some... Craft me 20 healing pots, please. The 5th for early access. Man, 5 days of early access in a competitive multiplayer game? That doesn't... I don't like giving people a 5-day head start in a game that's all about controlling a PvP end zone seems kind of on the edge of pay to win. It's like, I don't like that. They really should reconsider that, because, like, giving someone 5 days to, like, get set up to control the spice zone, it's like they can take it back, but you're gonna give someone, like, a big advantage if they pay extra money. I don't know. It entirely depends on how. Maybe the PvP area won't be open in that time, but even then, like, you're gonna give people a chance to go up. I don't know. It seems weird. If this was like just a single player game, it wouldn't matter. But because it's, you know, there's a big component of it, it's the competitive multiplayer part. It's a little odd. I hope they reconsider that. Yeah, or if they like have a way to, you know, separate people that started early from everyone else or something. I don't know. The deep desert will be closed. Okay, so as long as they don't let people in there early, it should be. It's better, but it's still not great. All right, guys. That was a good early look at this game. We got a good taste of it. I think we got a good feel for what they're going for, at least in the PvE zones. We'll be checking out the game on launch on, I think, June 5th, maybe the 10th. We're checking out again soon, but there's rumors of a big beta, so if you want to check out the open beta, there'll probably be one next month before release, so keep an eye on that. If you guys click that link at the top of the channel there, it's a sponsor link, so it'll take you right to the Steam page where you can check out the game, and it's a sponsor link. Clicking on it helps the channel a bunch. All right, I'm going to go ahead and get off of here. I'm going to go grab some lunch, and I'll probably hop back on afterwards around 5 p.m. Eastern, and we'll play some more Oblivion when I get back. Thank you guys for being awesome, wonderful people. Actually, I think for our night stream, we'll do Expedition 33, so that way people don't miss Oblivion. I'll be back later around 5 p.m. Eastern, about 2 hours. I'm going to go grab some lunch somewhere, and I'll be back later. Bye, guys. Thank you for being awesome. Thank you for the follows, and hope you guys enjoyed seeing some Dune. Seems like a pretty solid game. I was very impressed with the storytelling. It felt good. The survival mechanics are, nothing we haven't seen before. It just has a Dune theme over it, which is fine. It's a little weird having a game where you build buildings and stuff in Dune where resources are so scarce, but it's a game. They have to make those kind of concessions to make it work, but it works. It's fine. It'll seem like it'll be a fun survival game, a solid fun calm game to just have a good time in. All right, I'm going to go grab lunch, guys. We'll be back later. We'll raid someone in just a couple minutes and give them the old Dan's Game raid. Actually, let's do... Yeah, Dan's Game's a good one. Everyone can do Dan's Game. Okay, I'll see you guys.